How'd I do that one?
Oh man. You saw the card.
No.
You saw the card in the beginning.
Oh yeah, in the beginning,
So like,
I have no clue what you
I
picked.
could have spelled out any of them, and it still would have been in there.
Yeah. But how? So imagine that you're able to pluck a thought right out of somebody's mind. And now most people believe that you need advanced psychology, hypnosis, or years of training to be able to pull that off. But the truth is, you can create that exact experience with just a deck of cards and one clever principle. Now that's powerful because it makes your audience question if what just happened was a trick or if you really can read their mind. So today I'm going to show you a simple but stunning routine where your spectator merely thinks of a card, yet you prove that you know exactly what it is and where it is. Let me show you how it's done. And this is only after learning the trick 7 days ago. Phoenix, there's skeptics in every group, okay? And they don't believe that mind reading is a real thing. Now in the last video, I went through and we laid out 5 cards and I had to pick a card. And then we reshuffled the deck a couple times and I was able to pick that card out. Remember that? Yeah. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna do another performance, another presentation here that shows you that I can actually read your mind. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the top 6 cards of the deck here. It does not matter what they are. It's just kind of random cards here. And we're going to have you pick a card, okay? But before you do that, I'm going to turn it around, okay? And I want you to think of a card. I don't want you to touch it, but I do want you, like last week, just take your finger and put it over the top here, okay? And try to pick one of them and let the cameras, let the audience know what the card is, okay? So I'm gonna turn on, make sure I do not see any of it, okay? Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So we're gonna take these cards again and we're going to just put them back in the deck. And I'm gonna put these back on top of the deck here, okay? And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle these back in the deck so that way there's no way that we're gonna be able to find these cards in the deck, okay? So let's go through that. Okay, and, okay. I'm gonna give it a riffle shuffle too. We'll see if we can actually get these in the deck somehow. Yeah. Okay, and I think I'm gonna do another overhand shuffle here just to make sure that we have it and we're doing that actually right, okay? And we'll throw another one in just for good measures because there's no way that I could possibly, what was that, 4 times, 5 times that we shuffled the deck here? How many times was that? 4 or 5, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. For the first time here, Phoenix, I want you to reveal what the name of the card was.
5 of hearts.
5 of hearts, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna touch the deck anymore, okay? So I actually did some mind reading when I was shuffling the deck here, and I actually did, I believe, read your mind. Okay, again, for the audience here, what was your card?
5 of hearts.
5 of hearts, okay? What I'm gonna do is I also, since I knew which card you picked because I can read your mind, I also put that in a specific area in the deck here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you spell out the name 5 of hearts. And don't forget the OF, okay? So we're gonna take one card off the top, we're just gonna put it face down next here for the F, go ahead. Another one for the I, the V, the E. Don't forget the of, O, it's the top card, F. And what was it, hearts you said? H, E, A, R, T. Okay, take this up and don't look at it, okay? What do you think the chances are that I actually read your mind like most skeptics don't think is possible? And I put that specifically in that spot of the deck because we put them on top of the deck originally, did we not? Yeah. And there was only 6 cards that we had, right? And look how many cards down we are, right? Quite a few cards, right? Okay, for the first time, all right, let's reveal the card.
Oh,
5 of hearts.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
By the way, if you want to take your practice to the next level, I put together a card magic practice journal. It's a simple system that helps you track sleights, tricks, breakthroughs, and even audience reactions, so you can see your progress and stay consistent. I use it myself every day, and it's made a huge difference. You can grab your copy in the link in the description. Now let's get back to it. Okay, let's see how we actually did this trick. Now this trick uses a setup here, and it uses the top 6 cards we actually set up prior to. We have the 2 of clubs, 6 of spades, 5 of hearts, 7 of spades, 4 of diamonds, and the queen of diamonds. So the top 6 cards are set up already prior to doing the trick. And if you don't have it set up, what you can do is you can do the spread call, and which I'll leave a link in the top right corner there, how to do the spread call. And you can do a multi-card spread call to get the cards where you need them. So we're gonna just put these in this order. So 2 will be on top, the queen will be on the bottom, and so we're going to set them on top of the deck. So what you can do is you're going to look at them, at the people here, and you're going to say, hey, you know, let's take the top 6 cards here. It doesn't matter what they are. And I'm just going to have them laid out here, and I'll have you pick a card. We'll say the 5 of hearts for this video here. And I'm just going to have you pick a card. I'm going to turn so I don't see what it is. You know, make sure you show the audience 5 of hearts, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And you're going to take the deck now, and you're just going to go like this, and you're going to put them back in the same order as what you took them off of the top of the deck. And you're going to say, okay, well, now let's mix up the cards here. So that way your 5 of hearts, which I don't know what it is, but so your card is going to be somewhere in the deck here. I want to make sure that it's shuffled in really, really well. So remember that everything was in order. So just take a stock of cards, more than what we had out there, more than 10 cards. And we're going to go through it now. We're going to run, more than 6 cards, I should say. We're going to run 9 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that way you get the cards down to a specific order. You're going to in-jog. Again, link in the top right corner. Show you how to do the in-jog. Shuffle them off, and we're going to overhand shuffle down to that 9th card. Okay. You can do the overhand shuffle a couple times if you want. You can do some riffle shuffles if you want. Just make sure that you leave the top 6 cards. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to reveal the cards then. So they said the 5 of hearts. You're going to reveal it. You got F, I, V, E. Don't forget the word of, O, F. And we got hearts, H, E, A, R, T. And then the last card here, the S, should be the card that they chose. So you're going to reveal it over as the 5 of hearts. Sir, you've picked a 5 of hearts, and they would say, yes, that's amazing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. With the practice routine, again, I'm advertising that I learned this in 7 days, and I did it. You know, I did 7 days worth of practice to get this trick down to where it's at right now. Make sure that you drill that setup until it feels second nature. This is honestly, I'll be completely honest with you, I have a terrible short-term memory, so this is one of the tricks I like the least of all the tricks that I've learned so far, because I have to memorize those cards. We have that 2 of clubs, we have the 6 of spades, we have the 5 of hearts, the 7 of spades, the 4 of diamonds, and the queen of diamonds. The only reason I know that is I have a script right in front of me here that says the order of the cards. Otherwise I would not be able to remember. But you're going to go through, you're going to pull those cards out and set it to the top of the deck. So do that ahead of time. You know, practice focusing on your presentation, not the mechanics after that. So, you know, practice doing the whole presentation, the pattern, you know, how you deal with the cards, all that type of stuff, so everything looks smooth and comfortable. Also, make sure you rehearse in front of a mirror or a camera of some sort so you can record it. So that way you get perfect timing and your facial expression down. And also perform it for a friend with 0 explanation. Say, hey, I want to show you a trick. Let's see if you can figure out how it's done. And then go through and do the trick. So, you know, make them think that you actually read their mind. Now, if you enjoyed this type of mind reading style effect, I'm going to have a couple other tricks here in the link on the right hand side there, and that'll, you know, bring you to the playlist of all my tricks. But the last one we did is also a mind reading trick. Make sure you check it out. But I will be back in the next video here. My name is Joe. This is my card magic journey. Let's make it yours too.